Sorry. It is 5 o'clock for me.
Yeah, true. All right, welcome back, Texas Rising, Texas. Follow Texas. Chat session 70. We've come a long way. Let's get the map out there. Last session, we had a partial success or partial failure, depending on if you're an optimist or a pessimist.
They got away.
They got away. The scientists got away. The chemical, biological weapon is gone. You did not find anything related to it in the facility, so it's gone. However, you did eliminate at least a squad or two of Enclave soldiers in the process of attempting to get to it. You also sustained some injuries, especially BB. Every part of your body is injured at this moment. Bandaged, but injured. So you're going to need some medical assistance. Did you guys take the Humvee or the Vertibird down there? I think you took the Vertibird.
Yeah, Vertibird, if I remember right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we did.
All right. So you've got about, excuse me, a day's worth of travel to get back to Camp Bullis, where you're supposed to meet up with Charles Zanko and report your successful failure. I don't know what to call it, man.
Pyrrhic victory.
Say that again. Pyrrhic victory?
Yeah, a Pyrrhic victory. It's an old military term where it was a victory, but at a very high cost.
Okay. Yeah, I like it. Pyrrhic victory. There you go. And so yeah, anything you guys want to do during that day's worth of travel, process of getting back to the Vertibird, getting it spun up, putting your armors inside, or just climbing in while you're still in your armor, etc. What would you like?
Yeah, Leo would go over to BB and say, "I noticed your skills out there. You're pretty handy with that rifle. Where'd you learn how to shoot?"
BB?
Sorry, I was muted. My apologies. I was speaking. I was battling away, and I appreciate that. Excuse me. Well, I guess at a very early age, I was betrayed by my father, and no, never mind. I'm just being funny here. It's just something my dad taught me, man. Living out in the wasteland, you gotta be able to shoot something to survive and eat.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, I've seen plenty of people out there shooting off their little 44s or something like that. But I mean, what you're shooting is a real kicker, and you doing it with skill. So your daddy must have been a good shot. And man, you are looking messed up. We gotta get you to a doctor, huh?
I didn't do it. I was like, I didn't do it.
Oh, he just shot me then. And I don't know if we've actually introduced each other, but my name's Leo Stahl.
Oh yeah, I know who you are, Leo.
My reputation precedes me.
Yes, you're the one with the mouth.
Oh, yeah, that reputation.
Yeah. See, I guess we gotta get off on a wrong foot a little bit, maybe. The reason I'm here is because you have a big mouth.
Oh yeah. Well,
so I'm here because got to take care of business and stuff.
So you were placed by the Crockett's men to replace. And
Well, I'm not here to replace anybody. As I look at Jack, I'm like, I'm not here to replace anybody. I can never fill those shoes.
So who has the? I know somebody has the Pip-Boy.
You do.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm calling it.
Great.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, who else? Who else would put their hands on it? I mean, I don't know.
aside from Eugene.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a 50-50 between Jack and Eugene. I'm calling Jack for now.
All right. Well, then that wouldn't even come up. Okay. Just.
Yeah, rules of the wasteland. You knew them longest, so kind of thing like that. Yeah. But no, I'm not here to replace anybody. I'm just here to make sure that, well, I was here to make sure things went right, but I think I feel a little responsible for our current failure.
Well, I mean, we were outnumbered and outgunned, and we were injured. We needed to heal ourselves before we ran into another battle. So I think we did all that we could in order to secure the objective. Just sometimes the mission goes sideways.
Yeah, we got kind of caught up on the individual and not the mission. But I understand you just went through a tragic loss. Another one back to back might be a little hard to take. I guess that's why I didn't shoot you.
That and Charles might decide to. We're a bit better as targets than comrades. If we didn't bring you back.
Well, Jinko might have some questions for you, but
yeah.
As things go, I'll try to take the brunt of this. Like I said, this was well, I'm not going to say it's my fault, but I do feel responsible for not rushing or
My brother in Christ, you got shot up by a pretty bad weapon there. You were injured and all over your body. I don't think anyone can fault you for not rushing in there.
Yeah, well, I could have told you to go on ahead, but staring down my mortality at that moment, I do appreciate you keeping me alive.
You're welcome.
And, what I said to you earlier, was just forget about it for a little while. No need to worry. I got your back.
Okay. Leo will kind of scratch the back of his neck as he is still... that reminds me, is this a new scene? Do I have to take another hit of my daddy-o?
Yes, this is a new scene.
Okay, let me go ahead and take that. As you say that you're going to watch his back, this drug addict sniper is going to take another hit of daddy-o.
I forgot exactly what does daddy-o do.
Daddy-o is such a horrible chem for me to be addicted to because I don't think it does anything my character really cares about.
Thank you.
Yeah, where
Daddy-o.
I know I bought a bunch. Where are you, Daddy? How come
somebody pushed one up here, so I see it here. Reduce the difficulty of perception and intelligence test.
Yeah, so not really the best for me. The perception's not bad, but it was just the first chem I had in my pocket.
Hey,
so
Leo, your weapon is small guns, right?
Yeah.
So if you could look at that, small guns.
Yeah.
it's
Small guns is
agility.
based off. Agility. Yeah. I think
It's-
energy weapons are based off perception.
Yeah, so if you
Yeah,
were to
ener-
use an energy weapon, then Daddio would decrease your attack difficulty by 1.
Yeah.
I'll send you a message, DM.
Okay. On Discord?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll go look at it. You guys keep on roleplaying.
Right. So, how'd you get hicked on mode?
Well, I suffered a tragic loss recently of my own making, and I fell into old ways, and I found the first thing I could that could relieve some of my anxiety because of what I did, and it just happened to be this. As I hold the Daddio container and just kind of flick it out of the vertibird as we fly.
Oh,
Ugh.
it's gonna be rough.
Yeah, I'm hoping it'll land on a death claw or something. And then Leo will say, that is basically it was just a mistake, and now I'm paying the consequences.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Well, and I'll just like turn around, walk to the back of the vertebrate, and start doing some maintenance on my crank laser musket.
All right. Handling one other thing. Just a moment.
Hmm.
When the evening bells all ring,
Enjoy the music.
I'll be wearing Sunday
Yeah.
blue.
Trying to remember if medical attention past a certain point actually does anything.
Let them say
It requires doctor bag to actually take a band from a wound from bandage to fully good.
Yeah, I figured since I couldn't find it in the healing section.
Yeah. Or a long rest.
Yeah.
Well, that might be something I'll do. Is just go grab, just find a corner and start, just rest. Yeah. Pull my cap down over my eyes or something, and just lean back. Yeah, I guess I'll say, yeah. So it's all well and good, but I think I'm gonna lay down and let y'all handle from here to there. Wake me if you need me.
Okay. Do apologize. We got one thing going on here while we're in flight. All right. So, Eugene, will you be doing anything about that after getting that information?
No, not at the moment.
Okay. Then we will go ahead. Is there anything else you guys want to do on the flight before you arrive at Camp Bullis? Going once.
Think of anything.
Going twice.
Yeah, I'm good, I think.
3 times. Sold to the party. All right. You arrive at Camp Bullis and you begin making your approach to the ruins where you have met with Charles Zenko many times before. It is late in the evening. The sun has set already. And as you arrive, you see many more fires along the ruins than before. A lot more shadows of people Many more than the standard dozen or so that Charles has had in the past. BB, you would recognize this as not quite the majority. You know, there's about 180, 190 Crockett's men, but the number that's showing up here, there's something major going on. And you can share that or not.
Okay. So as BB, looks at over, gets stands up, gets ready to, disembark. Oh well, that's not the word. There we go, disembark. Sure. He'll look over the camp and looks like everybody's come to the party. I feel kind of left out. I didn't get an invitation. Something's up.
Does this happen often?
We're a secretive
we
group.
know more about them.
We're a secretive group. This is way out of the ordinary. I'm assuming, correct?
It is. It's not unheard of. So you know that a few things are possible. New recruits actually being given their defender name, i.e. a name from one of the original defenders of the Alamo, which, if there's a new recruit getting a name, that typically means that somebody has passed.
Right.
It could also be the ceremonies for the passing, or it could be a conclave of the higher ranking ones. So like Davey himself, Travis, William Travis, I think it was. Of course, Charles Zanko. They're doing a war council or something like that. You're not sure which one of these it is, but it could be any of those or something similar. Will you share that info?
Yeah, I was just trying to coalesce the idea.
Okay.
So this could be a party or a funeral or both, actually. Or we could, be going to war. I guess we'll just have to see. Until we figure it out, don't try to, ask too many questions. There we go. That's a good word.
All right.
I'll figure out. I'll figure out what's going on, and I'll let you know. Just don't ask a bunch of questions until we find out what's going on.
Okay. I will try to keep my questions to myself.
Yes, mouthy one. I'll say it so that the other player doesn't say it and get more in trouble. Throw the trash at the GM. So is everybody going to kind of go along with what BB says here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Who's taking power armor? Who's going without power armor?
If he feels relatively safe, Leo will get out of his power armor.
Yeah, you don't see anything here that would indicate imminent danger.
Yeah.
Unless you get on their bad side.
He will get out of his power armor.
All right. Go ahead and make those adjustments in your inventories for those of you that are getting out.
I hope everything works properly. Power armor.
So your vertibird has landed.
Ignore that. Sorry.
Okay. About a little less than a quarter mile away. As you're walking up, you begin to hear some music. The music you're hearing right now, actually. As you round the corner, you're able to see down into the area where the table is typically set up. And placed at the table is a great gathering of worn leather-clad, coonskin cap, laser musket wielding people. Dozens upon dozens of them. And at the center is a pyre that is burning. BB, you recognize this as a funeral rite.
Okay.
And as you recognize that, you begin to hear the slightly different song coming into play. As soon as it loads. I thought I had it preloaded. There it goes. And BB, when you hear this, you snap to attention.
The prairie wind still calls at night across the dust and broken stone. Some say the old world lost the fight. Some say no one stands alone. But every road through Texas sand still whispers to the ones who know a weathered hat, a steady hand, and embers burning down below. No banners fly, no bugles sound, no statues mark the sacred ground. Yet every soul who keeps the flame still answers to an older name. Remember the light, remember the stand, when hope was measured by one steady hand. If darkness rises, we'll answer the call. We're still remembering the Alamo. Towns all tell a different tale of ghosts that ride where moonlight falls. The traitor helped, a child was saved, then no one found them there at all. No medals hanging from their coats, no glory waiting at the end, just quiet vows that still endure. To God the weak can call them friend. We carry more than rifles worn. We bear an oath the years have sworn. Though history forgets our names, the fire survives within the flames. Remember the line, remember the stand, when hope was measured by one steady hand. If darkness rises, we'll answer the call. We're still remembering the Alamo. When the walls begin to fall and the frightened voices call, you'll never see us coming through the smoke. You'll only know that someone stood where no one else believed they could. Some promises were never meant to break. morning finds us, our names may be gone, but the watch is unbroken. We carry it on. Remember the line. Remember the stand. The last light burning across this land. If freedom lives, then let this be known. We still remember the Alamo.
So, maybe we'll put his hat back on after the song. Kind of, took it off, red, spectacles.
What will you do next?
Well, is it known who his funeral it is?
Without asking, you don't know for sure.
Gotcha. All right.
It could be
So
because the body's already burnt.
Gotcha. Yeah. So I'll, look to the nearest Crockett's men and ask him, whose send-off we're celebrating, or whatever the terminology would be.
He turns to you. You recognize him as one of the others. I won't worry about the name right now, but for the person you're talking to, it's one of the names of the defenders. But he turns to you and nods his head in recognition. Says, "It's old Davy. Old age finally got him."
So I assume that they're going to be doing some other kind of, naming somebody else.
Yes, they will be.
Okay. All right. So I'll ask this guy: is there anybody? I don't know what if there's what the process is, but do they know who's going to take his place? Basically,
We'll be finding out soon.
okay. Right.
And there's the funeral for you.
Yep. And I'm presuming we were relatively close by each other?
Yes.
Okay. So when hearing that, I kind of looked at BB and was like, do you think it would be best that the rest of us go find somewhere else to be until that decision is made? Or should we report in now, even if it's a little gauche?
Information is key with us. I think we should report in first and let them decide.
All right. So is Charles visible, or?
He is.
Okay.
I guess I'll walk up to him and you ask him if he wants our report now, or who I should report to, or whatever.
He'll look at you. He's a bit somber, a little more somber. He was always a stoic kind of person, but you can tell that this is a loss that he mourns. He turns to you and says, "No, you'll report shortly after the naming. You and the auxiliary team, you can sit over here," and he'll point you to a location that's still relatively close to the pit, so you'll still be able to see and hear what's being done.
All right. I'll look to like a junior Crockett's man, and tell him to go get. I need medical attention, so go find me a doc.
He'll nod his head and turn to go find one.
All right. And then we'll go over to our little area. So I'll go back to the group and I'll say, hey, they're going to do some, they're going to take care of some internal business, and then they'll get to us. While we're waiting, okay. I'm going to have one of the doctors check me out.
Oh, I'll go with you. My arm is busted. Maybe they can fix me up too. And then, as
you can wait in line.
Yeah, as I wait in line with, you can see that I have my armor on, but as a point of order, DM, I don't think it's calculating properly on the combat tab because nothing is popping up when I have things equipped. Okay. So I don't know if you want me to just manually set the damage resistances to where they should be, because as I'm equipping them, nothing's changing.
All right, I'll take a look at it. Let's see. So which armor are you talking about wearing?
I have it listed under as my combat armor, and basically all of them aren't working. It's just standard combat armor, aside from my sturdy combat armor chest piece. Why didn't they rename or reorganize by name?
Dude,
I have no idea. I've actually had a couple issues with this character sheet, but and also it looks like somehow I'm out of ammo, even though last I checked I had like 60 something for my anti-material rifle. Okay. So it looks like Leo is just doing an equipment check at the base.
Yeah. So that should just be modifying. All right. Let's just unequip all these. Well, I'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah. I just want to let you know in case we have to get into combat or anything.
Yeah. We'll handle it before any combat happens. And then all that over there out of the way. There we go. Okay. So go ahead, both of you go ahead and fix up your injuries. Go and patch them up. You get patched up and everything. When you get back to the rest of the group, it seems like they were not quite starting the ceremony. They were waiting a little bit, kind of make sure that the funeral part of it had its appropriate time and everything. And then you see BB, you recognize Travis up there along with a few of the other higher ranking ones. And they cast some lots, or votes, really. And then Travis calls forth Charles Zanko to be the new Davy Crockett.
Oh, promotion.
Henceforth, the man formerly you've known as Charles Zanko is now David Crockett.
He killed the old one so he can take his place.
Right.
They say that they will be observing and looking for a new Charles Zanko presently, but for now, Davy Crockett will continue to cover the new duties of Davy Crockett and the duties of Charles Zanko until a suitable replacement is found. And then things begin to disperse, and David Crockett looks over your way and gives you a nod and a motion to come on over.
All right. Yeah, go to him. This is gonna be fun.
See, William BB Ward, reporting, sir. Well, with our combined firepower, we were able to eliminate most of the Enclave forces there. But we were unable to secure the package. Took heavy injuries, and we had to patch ourselves up before we could run into combat again. We were able to escape via Vertibird back to Enclave territory. So, considered a suicide mission to follow them, and so we just came back to report here.
Well, very well. I understand. It is oftentimes the better part of valor to ensure that you can survive to fight another day than to waste your lives in an unsuccessful mission. However, it is very unfortunate that this new weapon will be in their hands.
Yeah.
Did you by any chance discover what the weapon was?
We did see it. Oh, I don't. There's my big mouth again. Sorry.
Yes,
I'll look over at BB.
And I do, if I remember correctly, gesture to Leo, we did actually collect some samples of what was
Of
left
goop.
after.
Yeah, we collected some goop samples. Yeah, I don't remember exactly what we captured. Wasn't it in an empty syringe bottle or an empty chem case or something? But I think we somehow got some goop residue from one of the victims.
Yeah,
So
I
I'll
got
go
3 vials.
Yeah.
Pardon me. I scooped it up, and I think it was an empty vial.
Some kind of delivery system with a syringer. Once it hits the target, almost instantaneous. That happened. And I'll point to the goo, and so that's the remains of an individual that was shot with this new weapon.
I see. That is quite a disturbing weapon.
The advantages so far is depending on the delivery system, still using syringer technology. So, plated armor or power armor doesn't really have an effect on. And range can be limited.
I imagine so. Syringers don't have a great range, so if we encounter this, we'll have to try and stay at range, which is what we do most of the time. But I worry about the the Tang forces. They do not all carry power armor, and many of them still go into close enough range that a syringer would still be effective against them.
Yes, against the general populace, it's going to be bad. Yes, and go ahead.
I was going to say, with the mention of Tang, I'll ask Davey if there is there a way that I can reach out to my superiors at Tang to warn them of this?
We have somebody that will handle that. If you wish to speak to them, you can.
No, I just wanted to get the message across. If you have people already embedded in their organization, then that should be fine.
They will get the message, as well as the Brotherhood, as he looks over at Eugene.
I nod.
Well, I suppose it goes without saying, but you should take great caution with any future missions, especially if they involve the Enclave. If they begin to mass produce this particular weapon, they will most likely have it in every unit.
Honestly, I'm hoping it's something that's very hard to produce, or at least reproduce, so they can't do that. Sadly, I expect it's going to be real easy for them to do now that they figured out how to do it.
Yeah, we have found that the Enclave is very resourceful. Now, that being said, we have become aware of another situation if you are up for the task.
Yep.
What's the mission?
Hunting down, or in a way, a bounty hunt, as it were. Now, all we know is that there is a courier who was supposedly infected by this biological weapon that you were going after. The fact that he is still alive indicates that it's either an early stage of it, or perhaps he was a subject for creating an antidote or counter serum for the weapon. Either case, we need to get him.
Yeah, he could have the cure to this thing in his blood. I'm assuming you would want him back alive.
If he's not willing to come willingly, a corpse is acceptable in this case.
Okay.
Now, unfortunately, you are going to have to backtrack quite a bit. And you're probably not going to want to use the vertibird. That will give away your position a little too quickly, or give away the fact that you're tracking him too quickly. He was a courier to and from that particular research facility. The last we heard, he was heading north from the facility about a day or so ago. So he should still be south of us currently.
All right.
So I'm going to place some markers here, and not everybody's on the map yet. I'm going to push that up. So the first marker, this is about where the facility was. This one down here.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And the second marker, this is the direction that they are aware that this courier is going. According to their information, he is AWOL. He is running away from the Enclave and everybody else.
Okay.
So that is the direction he was heading. He's on foot, so he's only traveling, based on our rules, he's traveling one county per day. So from start point, you guys flew up for one day. So he's only in this county here. Depending how long you take, he could be over here or here by the time you get there. But this is the second marker is just his direction, not exactly where he is, just the direction he's heading.
Yeah. And what was do we know this courier's name? Do we have a description of him?
A description only, no name, but you do have a description that you can identify him by.
Okay.
All right.
Leo, I was able to fix your armor. The problem was the armor pieces themselves did not have the location that they cover in the record.
Okay.
So if you open up one of your armor pieces, the record, and unlock it, you'll see a locations covered label. Those were empty, so I just had to fill those out, and now it's working correctly.
Okay, so then I might be doing the same thing with my military fatigues because those aren't doing it either. So I would pull up the record, unlock it, and then go to legs. Okay, so my military fatigues have torso, arm, and leg covered all in one. Is that possible to have all three in one thing, or?
Yes, but based on the way they've changed things, that particular thing, that wording's not correct. We're gonna have to put. I think we need to put arms and legs in there so it'll cover all that, and then unequip it, and then re-equip it, and see if that upped those things. It did not. It didn't even do the torso. I wonder if we do just do all real quick. Did that do it? I think that did it. No, it didn't. Now it won't open for me. Ah. All right, hang on. I'm messing with it, so hang on a second.
Okay. And given our information, I guess pull up the map on the Pip-Boy and poke BB and Eugene and start trying to map this out. Where we're going and all.
I don't think it's going to let us stack it.
Okay. I can just manually put the military fatigues on in my damage resistances. It just boosts my energy resistance by a bit. That's it, I think.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's taking whatever's higher.
You know what? I think that's actually the proper way to do it. I think it is working properly. I just remembered that it doesn't stack. It takes the higher one. Okay, so it probably is working properly.
So let me. I'm gonna put it back to torso, arms, and legs. Now you still want to have them equipped because if I ever tell you you busted something,
yeah,
you're gonna want that on underneath. But it's now it's not showing up with torso, arms, and legs. All right, I'll figure that part out later, how to make it cover multiple areas, but it's supposed to be able to.
Yeah, and then I'm sorry, guys. I probably should have done this before game, but I also my 50 caliber rounds are just gone. I don't know. I have it says I have nothing here.
I dropped it in the chat, so you just drag it up to your inventory and put the number back where it should be.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly where it should be. I know it was like high because you gave me a bunch.
Yeah, just put it at 100. You're restocking here.
Okay.
They'll hand out some ammo to everybody. Make sure everybody's got enough going up, and they won't charge you for it.
Okay. Sorry about that.
That's good because we don't have any cat.
Yeah.
Somehow the game master was able to drain us of our cats.
Somehow. I'm making a few adjustments to Hazel's as well because she's got some ammo though. Empty records. Fusion cells. Yeah, she's got plenty of that. All right. So yeah, everybody, you can, if you're under 100 on any particular ammo, bring it up to 100.
Okay.
All?
Yeah, any ammo you got that's under 100, bring it to 100.
Are you sure?
Not explosives.
Okay. All right. If you want to give me 100 missiles, fine. It's on you, man.
I forgot about the warhorse.
I'm being nice. I could have set that to 100 and said nothing.
Yeah. 45.
It's fine. I got 19 of them. That's
You can, go to 25 on your missiles. They'll bring it up to 25. And the 2mm EC is also another one I'm gonna have to limit because its rarity is 5. You can bring it to 50.
All right.
Common ammo, rarity below 3 or below 2. You can go up to 100.
Okay, so calibrated. Okay, fine.
Yeah, I think most ammo is 2 rarity.
Yeah.
Okay, so then should I lower my 50mm round to 50? Because that's a rarity 3.
50. That's one for your sniper rifle, right?
Yeah.
Nah, that one you can do 100 because that's your primary weapon. So
Okay.
you'll be a little more pushy. Hey, this is the only weapon I use. Come on, it's like your laser musket. You got a bunch of ammo for that. I need a bunch of ammo for this.
Okay, that's fair. And I also grab a bunch of 10mm rounds and shotgun shells and 308s.
All right. You will also. Everybody will get 500 caps each. They will. They're like, it's not the full payout because the mission was not completely done the way it was supposed to. They got away, but you still need to have some money to be able to spend, and you also spent all your money trying to make the mission successful, but trusted the wrong people.
Yes, we did.
Make sure which one does that need.
All right, so as I said, it was evening when you got here. It was just after sunset. It has now been a couple hours, so you're probably 11, somewhere between 11 and 1 in the morning. What would you like to? I should say 23 and 0100 hours.
I would
Yes.
like to speak to David Crockett in private.
Okay. Would you like this in private to go into the GM office or just stay in the regular channel?
Office.
Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna get a cup of coffee.
Okay. Discord up here. Switch to there. Junior Crockett's-Man Crockett. What? Oh boy.
Just making a joke.
Yep.
All right. Do you want this to be off stream?
No, it can be on screen. That's fine. So, after running a diagnostic on my armor, I'm gonna let David Crockett know whether or not this substance affects armor is unknown. I'm gonna show him the damage on my power armor. Like, this is where I got hit with the syringe. I don't know if the damage is minimal simply because it was a syringe and was unable to penetrate it. If they dumped a bucket on this armor of that stuff, I don't know what it would do. I'm going to give you an extra vial of the goop we found. It was off a scientist. I'm assuming they were in a lab coat. Though I was not the one to witness it. So if you could get one of these vials to the Brotherhood for me, as I think our current mission is more important, have the science guy run a chemical analysis on it. So they need one of these vials. And then you can start working on this as well.
I'll make sure it gets to your men and appreciate you giving me this information. Do keep it under your hat for now. This is it is minimal damage, so we'll, for the time being, we'll let the general information be that metal armor / power armor will prevent the instant death that this weapon seems to be able to deliver. We don't need panic in the ranks of any of our factions at this moment.
I know how powerful hiding inside armor can be, so I agree. We'll keep this on the down low, and that's all I have currently.
Very good. I appreciate the information, Knight. And congratulations on that promotion, by the way.
Thank you. If we don't find a way to negate this and find that it does affect power armor as it does, I personally would recommend a full frontal assault on the Enclave. I will do everything I can to get the Brotherhood in on that.
I
want to let you know what kind of cards we have.
I appreciate the information.
Absolutely. Goodbye.
Bye. All righty. Good.
And y'all get off.
Apologies were made to the GM for the earlier issues. Punishment was delivered earlier, and now apologies were given. Getting. All right. Leo, you got your coffee?
I did. I'm back.
You're back. All right. Everybody still here with us? Sean, Jared?
Yep.
All right. What would the party like to do next?
Recommendation is hop the vertibird to the Alamo, then go find this guy on foot.
All right.
Yeah, that sounds fair to me.
Okay.
I'm assuming we can't airlift a Humvee.
Not with the vertibirds you got. There are
Gotcha.
heavier duty vertibirds that can do that, but yours is not that one.
All right.
Good. Okay. Oh wait, your Humvee's at Ravenwatch.
Yeah. Yep. So
You were
it's,
thinking have it delivered from there. Let me roll a percentage to see if maybe the Brotherhood has one there and if it's available. 10, and I will say before I roll it, I'll say that there's a 30% chance that they have the the vertibird there. So we'll make that roll first. So 30 or lower. 30. All right, so they got the appropriate vertibird there.
Lucky
And-
13.
Yeah. Now there is a 40% chance it's available to airlift a vertibird to you. So 40 or less.
Humvee.
Yeah, available to lift but it is not. 41%.
Can I
Just
burn a luck?
outside.
I got one luck left. I'm willing to spend it.
Actually, refresh your lucks. New scene.
Oh, that's right.
How would we spend luck on a percentage roll? We'll just redo the whole roll. So yeah, you can spend
Yes,
luck,
advantage.
and we'll redo the whole roll. So 40 or less is what we're looking for. Doggone it! All right. Now the only question is timing of it. Let me pull up vertibird. Because it's going to have the same speed as your vertebrate because it's carrying something. Which is 6. What did we say? Let me pull up the house rules. House rules, where are they? There they are. We did not write down travel rules.
So I think the rating, whatever the rating is, you've been saying that's how many counties per day.
Okay.
Because I think the Humvee had a 2.
Let me pull up the Humvee. Armored personnel carrier, not Humvee. Yeah, it's got a 2, so it has to, yeah. But then 6 for the vertebrates seemed like high, but okay, yeah. So they're going to be going...
you know, I mean, whatever the speed is of that vertebrate, I mean, it moves pretty fast. So I think that's what we were, you know.
Yeah. So
You're
your
saying it was
vertebrate, the default vertebrate has a speed of 6. This one's going to be carrying the Humvee. That's going to add weight. I'm just saying it's going to have to be half because of the carry in the Humvee. So it's going to be 3 per day. So 1, 2, 3. It can get here on one day. And then 1,
Maybe.
2, 3. It can meet you there on day 2. At which point he's traveling one day at a time. So he's somewhere in this direction. The second day he's around here. So yeah, you could do that and still technically be ahead of him, depending on how fast he's traveling, if he's doing all day, all night kind of thing. So yeah, you can meet here on day 2, and he should still be somewhere in this area.
Yeah, I mean, and we just gotta travel overland there and then meet up.
Yeah, you can do one day on foot. You'll drop off the vertebrate here. That's not going to take you long at all because you're right next to it right now. And then 1, 2. So you'll get there about the same time. So is that the desired plan?
If you guys want, but I do have a way to shorten travel time.
Oh, yeah?
Which is not available via any vehicle.
Yeah.
Well, we can use the drop-off as a way of just transporting the personnel safely. So we can get there early on foot, and if we run into them, find them, convince them that we've got transport coming, it'll already be there. You know, just have to wait a half a day, have our Humvee drop off, and then we can just drive them to a safe location.
Yeah.
It sounds like a good plan to me.
Plan A is go there on foot, and then also have the Humvee going to be meeting us. So if we don't find them while we're on foot, then we'll use the Humvee to kind of do our circle pattern or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So the Brotherhood will set out with the Humvee attached to the carry-all vertebrate, and they will go to that section, their 2-day travel point. And do you want them to just drop off the Humvee even if you're not there?
If I don't think that's a good idea. You don't want to just leave the Humvee out there.
This is still the one that part of the reason why we still have the Pip-Boy is because the Humvee's set to shoot anything that isn't us.
No, that is the turret that you keep on the vertebrate.
Yeah. So.
I mean, they can wait for us. I mean, I guess Eugene could keep in touch with them and such.
Yeah, Eugene can either by modifying the Pip-Boy a little bit more to make it more, because right now it's more of a passive system on the Pip-Boy. Although with Warhorse armor, you have a regular communication line now. They added that when they were investigating. So, all right, we'll
Yeah, I
definitely
think-
wait here then.
Yeah, they definitely need to protect it. I don't know, dropping it off is a good idea.
It's a signature upon arrival.
Okay. Let me see here. You're gonna have. Will somebody ping where you wanting to go?
Well, I guess we're going to go to the Alamo first.
Well, yeah, I'm
Drop
talking
it.
from the Alamo because it'll take you to move the vertibird from Camp Bullis to Alamo an hour at the most.
Good.
Yeah, maybe we can just get to that little panhandle right there behind the marker, right where they meet. So how do I ping?
Fourth button on the top toolbar.
Oh, that's right. It's on the toolbar.
Might be the third.
It might be the third.
Yeah, just basically right around here, maybe.
So at the edge of the.
Yeah, because he'll be traveling that way, so that should give us plenty of coverage to see him kind of cross between counties, right? That's my thinking, anyway.
Okay.
Depends on.
And that'll be close to the Humvee whenever it gets there.
Yeah.
So with standard travel, that will take you 2 days. Jack as perk.
Pathfinder, which successful perception survival test, obviously difficulty determined by GM, can reduce travel time by half.
Okay. So you can bring it down to 1 day. We're going to set the difficulty to 1. This is a fairly well-traveled area. It's still a 1 because it is well-traveled. The trade routes are well-established. They already kind of picked out the fastest routes or cleared areas in order to travel faster with their caravans and such. Brahmin needing fairly flat terrain to travel on. So it's not the easiest thing to find a quicker route, but you can still attempt it. Yes.
Can I assist?
Can you assist? No, because this is a perk-based one. Unless you got the perk, I'm not going to let you assist.
Gotcha.
Can we do a rally to gain some action points before Jack does his roll?
A rally.
Yeah, there's
Major action.
Major action.
Yeah,
rally.
I did that once.
It's been so long, I don't remember.
Endurance.
Yeah,
Survival
I'm pulling it up right now. Yeah, survival check difficulty at 0, and each success gains action points, puts action points in the pool.
Okay.
So let me see. I guess since I brought it up, I would probably have to do it. Let's see.
Hang on one
What's that?
second.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm thinking about whether or not it fits her. Because rally typically to me is like you're in the middle of combat or things are kind of rough, or even in between. This would have been perfect for. We just finished the outside defenders. Now we're getting ready to go inside. Let's rally before we go in.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because of the description, like you're gritting your teeth and everything, this is things are going on. You're already kind of worn down, so you're trying to rally back up. However, I'm not saying no to a method of generating action points right now. What you can do. Let's do this.
Do you mind? Can I make a suggestion real quick?
Sure.
All right. So BB, I guess, would like to make a toast to your fallen soldier, basically your fallen soldier, your comrade. You know, since I guess you've had your funeral. You know.
I get what you're doing. I think I may at the moment just be getting too caught up on the term rally.
Yeah.
As I think about it. So we're going to change the skill though, because depending on the purpose of what you're trying to do and the situation you're in, the skill and attribute combination will need to change. So endurance, survival,
Sure.
that's, you're in combat, you're going to grit your teeth and everything. For this particular one, we're not, it's not even like a motivational type thing because you're about to go on a trek. So we're going to do more of a, it's going to be barter's going to be the skill.
Oof. Okay.
And the attribute is going to be intelligence.
Okay.
And the reason for that is you're preparing for a long trek, or maybe not so long, depending on how well Jack's perk goes. And you need to make sure you're bartering because you may not
Getting the
necessarily
proper
actually be bartering, but you're
material,
going to make sure you got the right supplies.
Yeah, I get you. I see where you're coming from.
And the intelligence is part of the okay, yeah, it is a long trek. We're going to be gone this long. This is what we may encounter. So those two together creates your action point generation attempt.
Okay, for sure. So an intelligence
We'll make
barter
it a
test.
0 difficulty. Yep, intelligence barter.
I need a 5 or lower. I rolled 1 success. So
Alright,
that is 1 action point.
Yep, 1 action point for the players. You can also, if you really feel like you need more action points, you can purchase them.
No, I'm good. I feel good with that. Just give them one more for the survival check for that purpose.
Yeah. I will say this: if you're using Rally as it is written, we will allow that anytime there's a clear. We're going in to face the next wave of enemies. Anytime that's a situation, you can do Rally. However, if we're using it outside, like we just did now, and in a different way, we're preparing for a trip or something like that, it's kind of going to be limited, depending on the situation, but most likely limited to once per scene. And I will let you guys have input on which skill and attribute. You'll just have to justify it in the similar way that I did with the skill and attribute I chose.
Sure. Sounds fair to
I
me.
will say, I'm pretty sure those actions are specifically combat actions. So, like,
Yeah.
In theory, if they weren't combat actions, you could just pop the first aid action until we're all healed at any point. So,
Yeah.
I think that's why
Yeah,
they're listed
that is
as,
true.
If you're in combat, you can do those things. So,
The only one
just being nice.
that's like clearly can be done outside of combat is a regular skill test. The last one, because I make you guys do skill tests all the time with outside of combat. Because technically, if you're bartering with a merchant, that's a skill test. So I get what you're saying, which is also why I was like, this seems more combat issue, but
Yeah, it definitely is a combat tactic for sure. I was just trying to see if I could help.
Yeah, I just don't want anybody to think DM was taking something away. More you being nice and
No.
letting us do this outside of combat when, we just really should be able to.
we'll be flexible with it for now. And if it gets too spammy, we'll make adjustments for the next chapter. For the next
Oh yeah, for sure.
But all right, so you've generated the one. If you need, if Jack feels he needs more, he can buy more from the GM, or if he decides he doesn't want to use any, that's fine as well. So like I said, Jack is a difficulty 1 because, it's already well-established area. You're mostly looking to get a faster route just during the last little bit of the area that you're trying to get to, because that's not an established route. But the first 90% of your journey is already on a trade route. So all set, go for it. Yeah, you didn't need that action point, but
Yes. Okay. So,
all right. So you got 1 day's worth of travel instead of 2. That will get you to that point.
useful. Very. Oh.
Along the way, roll 12. You find a trio of raiders are attempting to shake down a pair of farmers moving through the area. As the area is a choke point, there's no way around this. Excuse me. But violence hasn't broken out yet. The raiders might respond with hostility if they spot you approaching. Yeah. What was
Can
your-
I handle this?
Oh,
I mean, I look at Jack. I'm like, hey, get out of your armor and let's go sneak up on these guys.
all right.
I guess, Leo, you can watch your backs. Or are you sneaky, Leo?
I'm very sneaky. I got max and sneak, and I got an 8 agility, so I'm pretty sneaky.
So maybe we could find some kind of high area to sneak up to and just snipe these guys.
I mean, yeah, that sounds great to me. Or they might, you know what? These guys might be part of the same group of raiders that just took all of our freaking caps.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So maybe we can keep one alive.
All right, so you're sneaking up on them?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think Jack can sneak up on them, and while we're going to take a high point, me and Leo. If Jack wants to sneak up on them.
Certainly. Nah, I'll behave.
I am not sneaky, so I'm going to turn to Wrench and just say, do you know how to play Caravan?
Yeah, I didn't even, I from what I read of Eugene's dossier, yeah, I knew he wasn't sneaky. So
Yeah, so I'll listen for gunshots, and I'll essentially, ready in action to rush in if there's gunfire.
Okay. All these sneaky littles, go ahead and roll your sneak skills. Difficulty of 2.
it's agility plus sneak. So is this darkness? Is daylight?
It's daylight.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't
I
do all
was
that stuff.
expecting that. Nice.
One more.
Uno momento, por favor.
Okay.
Agility, sneak. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I was hoping to generate some more, but that's right.
Right.
Okay. Let's see. You succeed, but Wash, BB, Leo's got 3, so that's an action point earned. And Jack has 3, that's an action point earned. All right. So you guys are successfully sneaking. What would you like to do next? I should say you think you're sneaking.
Yeah, there's a trio of them, right? So as we move forward, I'll look over to BB and I'll say, do you want the left or the right?
I usually hang to the right, so.
All right. I'll be left. And then I'll kind of break off. It says it was like at a choke point. So I'll kind of break off towards the left to form like a little pincer maneuver, I guess, with BB on the opposite side. Thinking that Jack is probably heading towards down the center, but obviously Jack does what Jack does.
Yes. And yeah, down the center. And actually, the question, do we scare or do we don't do something a little more permanent?
I'm glad someone asked because I was just going to let it roll.
Well, I guess we could maim our targets and then you rush in there'll be at least one fresh target that doesn't get totally destroyed if we do more than just maim.
All right.
So whatever we do, we'll probably, take out one or two, and you'll have the, fresh, person to deal with, depending on how, devastating our attacks are.
All right. So we'll wait on you guys.
All right. I guess, I guess with that information, do we just want to target a leg or something?
Sure. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can go for limb shots.
Okay.
No center mass, I guess, which goes against everything I've been taught as a sniper. But okay.
So at least if we shoot them in the leg, they can't run away.
Yeah,
or we can
exactly.
shoot them in the arm and they can't use their weapon. Which one do you want to do?
Ooh, we can disable their arms because they're just raiders on foot, so we can chase them down and shoot them down if they run. So let's try to disarm them. That way, they don't fire at the civilians.
Sounds good. All right. So we're going to go in. We're going to target their right arm or their dominant arm, what have you, and we'll go from there. Ooh, I do have a nasty little thing I can do if I want. All right. So how do you want to handle this, Game Master?
All right. We're not. This is a very simple encounter, so we're not going to do map or tokens on this. You're just going to have typical difficulty numbers. Since you are targeting specific parts of their bodies, I'm going to increase the difficulty to 2. And then you just roll.
I do have. Yeah, we'll go through perks and stuff during that. Sorry.
Yeah. You'll just roll the weapons like normal. The only thing is you just won't have anything actually targeted, so we're not worried about doing damage exactly. All I'm worried about right now is whether or not you actually hit.
We'll hit them one at a time. I do have something that'll change my difficulty, so if you already have it set, I guess Leo can go first.
It doesn't take me long to change. We'll go in normal initiative order, so it is going to be BB first.
All right, cool. So that's one of my perks. Ignore the difficulty increase for targeting a hit location.
Okay.
Also,
1.
I will aim.
Which will increase your...
Right.
Well, you're already doing the aim.
So you already got the wash.
Okay.
Aim is reroll 1d20 on the first attack roll you make this turn. So
Yeah.
you can aim.
Okay.
That's your minor action.
All right. Minor action aim. So a difficulty of 1. Give me a second. Okay, so this one 2. Forward operations, another 2. Oh, that's close ranged. And that's one-handed. Sorry, I'm just making sure I get all the little... Alright, so guns... Oh, well, you gotta shoot first before... I apologize. Oop.
I like it so far.
Nasty. All right.
Yeah, that's rough.
So we have cautious nature,
and you took aim, right? So you get a reroll.
And I have take aim, and give me one moment. Let me see. No, that's different. Center mass, and you make a ranged attack, and in addition, re-roll one of those tests. So I'm going to re-roll all 3 of these.
Now, hang on.
Center
You said
mass.
center mass?
Center mass is
is
only
doing
the
it.
chest. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You can only use that when you're doing the center mass. Okay, all right. So, cautious nature, aim, and
I think that's it.
yeah, I'll just use cautious nature and aim to re-roll 2 of those, and we'll go from there. 20 and the 19. Guess I'll let 20 again.
All right. That one is a hit, and you generate an action point for the team. All right. Resetting difficulty to 2. Don't worry about rolling damage. We're not worried about that. Leo. You're
Leo.
I had so much damage I wanted to do.
Okay, you can roll the dice.
Leo is going to also take aim at the dominant arm of the raider on the left,
Okay.
and as a sniper, when I take the aim minor action, then make a ranged attack with a 2-handed weapon with the accurate quality, which I have all those prereqs. You can specify the hit location to target without increasing the difficulty of the attack. Yeah, sorry about that, DM.
Either way,
and
we
then-
had something to. You had your way, I had mine. All right.
That's right. And then I will go ahead and make a shot with my anti-material rifle. I'm not going to spend any action points. I'm going to hopefully generate some. Oops.
All right.
That's 2 successes. So that is
yeah.
1.
Do you want to spend like the reroll the 19 to fish?
No.
Okay.
No.
So you do generate an action point there, and you hit. Why? That's the dead eye. I need to write that one down. It's not working on the sound effects. Okay. If you want to roll damage, you can. It is not necessary.
It's okay, DM. I won't roll the damage.
Jack, what are you doing?
Okay. So,
This is all happening simultaneously.
alright, so same time this is happening, walk right up behind, or try to walk right up behind the guy in the middle. Bowie knife to, well, right up to his throat. Why don't you boys find someone else to annoy?
Okay. I want you to do a.
This is not going to go well.
It's going to be. Well, you're using a Bowie knife, so it's going to be a melee. Difficulty is going to be 2. You're walking up behind him, and you're not trying to damage him.
Not yet.
Okay. So you're doing like a grapple, threatening with the knife against the throat.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah. Difficulty of 2. Melee weapons. Roll.
Just straight?
Now, if you got any perks, you can apply them, but
No.
otherwise it's a normal.
The normal weapon or the just skill?
Cautious
Oh.
nature.
Yeah, the weapon itself. Sorry. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'll use
okay.
melee weapon. Yeah, the weapon is fine. All right, that is currently unsuccessful. Would you like to try and re-roll any of those?
Should have procced for cautious. No.
No? Okay. That's okay though, because the other 2 hit, and as you walk up and you get ready to put your knife around his throat and pull him back into a hold, the arms of the other 2 are just completely blown off. And they fall down kind of half the screen that's cut off by the fact that they're just dead almost instantly from the loss of an entire limb. in an instant. The other guy,
You'll hear Leo. You'll hear oops.
Oh yeah, we not the first time, I guess.
As I crank my gun. Go ahead.
so Jack, you're walking up. You realize, oh no, I slipped a little bit. I'm not going to get this guy the way I wanted to. And then you just see the arms of the other two just vaporize and they fall. And then the guy that you're attempting to grab sees his buddies just kind of like fall down, and he falls backwards. And you end up getting the grapple anyway because his fall counteracted your slip. And you say what you said, and he just kind of like, his entire body is shaking. Only by pulling your head back away from him a little bit and seeing that his head is also shaking up and down in a yes motion. Will you let him go?
Yeah, and kind of gently push away, like the "get out of here, kid" routine.
All right. He
Meanwhile,
hightails it. Yes.
After I heard the gunshots, I'm jetpacking to the area too. So just to add insult to injury, after all of that, he sees this massive hunk of metal just flying at him like a rocket.
So he first runs in the direction that you guys came from, sees the jetpacking power armor up. He just kind of like stumbles, falls backward as he tries to stop. You ever seen a dog just do a sit down when he's trying to stop? This is what this kid is doing. He sees the jetpack, he does this, and he scrambles back to his feet and then runs the other way, tripping over the bodies of his fallen comrades.
Hurry up, you're not moving fast enough. I don't shoot him, I just shoot at him.
Are you shooting in front of him or behind him?
Behind him, yeah.
Okay. Give me a D20. High is everything's good. Low is you went behind him when he was changing direction.
Oops, I grabbed the wrong.
Yeah, that's the wrong one. D20. Here we go. That's low. Yeah, his torso's gone.
Oh.
You fired as he was running towards the direction you guys were, where you left your power armors and where Eugene was at. So you fired just as he was getting back up from his run sit and hit him as he turned around.
Oh.
Oops.
BB.
Okay, look to the farmers. I'm sorry. We're trying not to make more work for you.
More work for us? There's no work for us here. You guys,
That's right.
I mean, those guys have been shaking us down for weeks, so this is great.
Can Leo come down from his perch and ask the farmers? For weeks, do you know where they're holed up at?
Oh no, they're not real raiders. They're just a bunch of kids that really thought they were going to become raiders and everything. And they've been trying to pass their initiation. They had to come up with so much toll fees from people through here. Some of the caravans they tried to stop really started shooting them as soon as they showed their faces, and of course they ran. Then they hit some of the smaller caravans that can't afford to have large security groups, and yeah, it's a thing. But now they're not a problem.
All right.
Do they have any weapons? These the people.
The farmers or the raiders?
Yeah, the farmers. Excuse me.
The farmers. Yeah. They've got a few small, like pipe pistols, some machetes, lead pipes. Nothing major.
Okay.
They're very much like farming is what they do, and they just carry whatever they can get their hands on.
Well, assuming the bad guys had some weapons of some sort to make them, at least a force to be reckoned with. So, we'll gather the weapons up that they had and give them to the farmers. And I don't currently have any spare weaponry on me. I do have a 10 millimeter pistol, but I don't know if that's really going to be,
Yeah. I also have a spare 10 millimeter pistol I can give out. I was thinking about selling it anyway.
Oh, that's entirely up to you guys if you want to give that to them. The raiders, the 3 kids here, not kids, they're 18 or older. I won't do that to you. They just had pipe guns and tire irons themselves. Nothing like the farmer said. These kids were just really starting out on their raider journey and didn't have a lot. So yeah, if you want to hand them the 10 millimeter pistols, they're already handing over 32 caps to you. That's what they had on them. They're like, hey, look, we're happy to part with this because you guys got rid of this menace that's been here for a while. We'll be able to start keeping money now, so we're happy to give this to you. But they won't have anything else to trade for the spare pistols or anything like that. So if you want to give them, it is a true act of charity.
I will give them my spare 10 millimeter pistol.
Okay.
I have another one, so I will just give that to them.
Okay. Well, I'm going to keep mine because it's it's my secondary. I don't really have a lot of loose change. My inventory is not what Slash's inventory was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to the traders and ask, you got any scrap wood I can use to make a sign?
Scrap wood. Yeah, sure. They'll have some.
All right. And while they're giving me the stuff, you said they were trying to pass initiation, right?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to write on the sign, initiate this trade route is protected, and put it, clearly visible on this choke point, and just leave the bodies there.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Right, I have distributed all the caps out. I added a few extra so it'd be a little bit easier on the split for the system. You also had a few other 100 something caps in there from past loot, so I just added the 32 to it and split it evenly amongst you guys. We'll need to go through some other loot later as well that's still in the loot screen. Okay, so that is that little encounter. You arrive at your destination at the end of the day, and probably you're going to want to set up some kind of camp, find shelter or something like that. What would you like to do?
Yeah, finding shelter would be nice. Leo comes from the desert, so he's always looking for a spot that has nice shade and a water source nearby. Would I be able to make a survival test or something in order to find suitable?
Yep. Okay. So the area that you're in now, click that. So you're in this area, right?
Thereabouts, yes.
Yep. Okay. So not the spot that you've gotten into is not as well traveled, so there's not as many pre-existing shelters that other people have used or lean-tos have been left behind or anything like that. You're also pretty much in a pre-war dead zone, so very much desert-like. So
this reminds me of the Mojave. I'll just say this reminds me of the Mojave. Sometimes makes me wish for nuclear winter.
Yeah. Difficulty is going to be a 3. And then you can go and roll your survival check.
Okay. I'm gonna spend some action or an action point. It's just to action roll. Yes, that's it. That is a 3 total.
Yeah.
Yay.
Success. So you are able to find a partially buried barn. And so it's buried up to the roof, basically, but you found kind of like the peak of the roof while you was walking around. And you called the other guys over and said, hey, let's dig this out a little bit and maybe we can get through the roof. And so you do, and you're able to go down in, scale down, or even jump in with your power armor on. And so you basically have this barn is holding up the sand and everything above you. The roof of it is. You broke through on one part of the roof, and now you have shelter for the night.
Perfect. And defensible.
Yeah. If you say so.
Not.
If it becomes dark time at night, I'll take the first watch.
Okay. Give me anybody can do this. Difficulty is going to be 2. You're looking for building / discovering or something, a decent method of getting out. The only Eugene has a jetpack at the moment, but the rest of you will need to find some way of getting out of this, because you're, like I said, you're dropping through the roof. So you got at least a 20-foot roof in there that you'll need to get back up. And the hole that you created is not near the loft.
Type.
So who would like to attempt to create, find, or figure out a way of getting out without jetpacks?
Okay, what would it be to try and find a rope?
It's going to be a survival check, just the survival
Okay.
skill. It's just who's going to do it and what method are you looking for. So are you making the roll, Jack?
I can.
Okay.
Just
And what will you attempt to do with the roll?
trying to find a sturdy rope. Figure.
Hold power armor.
Yeah, I think that actually should be a barge chain, but I don't think they would have such inside of barn.
Yeah, probably not. All right, make the roll.
Okay, well, this is gonna be fun.
Oh, look at that. Okay, so you do find a rope, and you're combining it with a lot of other things, using there's an old wooden ladder in there as well. You're able to piece together a method of getting back out with the power armors without crushing anything under the weight of all the power armors that eventually need to get out of there.
Okay.
So since I'm not in power armor, I'm gonna kind of be on the loft, I guess.
Okay.
And posted up watching,
Same.
our hole, and such.
Oh,
So-
you're just going to watch the hole. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you won't know if anybody's approaching until they get to the hole and start coming in the hole.
I mean, you said the hole and the loft were not close to each other.
They're not.
Right.
So, let me just.
I guess maybe I could make my way outside and post up outside, and then I could see somebody approaching.
So I'm going to draw. Excuse my poor artistry skills. Line. So draw a line, up. Come out this way, up. That. So there's your barn roof. The hole that you created is right around in here, because you discovered this part of the roof through the sand. Everything else
Mhm.
about this barn is covered in sand. The loft is on this side. So it has like the old loft doors over here where they haul up the hay and everything.
Yeah.
But that's all covered in sand. It's underneath what is the new surface level. So your hole is over here. And so if you post up here, you're just watching that hole. If you want to go
Gotcha.
outside and post up somewhere on top of a dune or something, you can actually watch if somebody approaches the area.
I can do that. I have a couple perks. Night person helps me look, see in the darkness.
Nice.
Night eyes do the same thing, decreases, stuff, and then ghost if it's nighttime or things like that. My sneak attempts are easier and stuff. So he is a nighttime kind of sniper, such. So.
Okay.
I'll be sneaky as I can, and with my night eyes and such, be able to see, at least better than the average there.
All right.
So.
Label that trash image so I know to trash it later.
We got some similar perks, man.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Yeah, I wasn't
Yes.
when I created BB. I wasn't really looking at any other characters. I was just like, oh, BB's a Crockett's man. So what's the
Yeah.
Crockett man do?
Hmm.
All right. So you're going to be on the outside. You're going to kind of post up. Let's pull up this. Anything else during the night, guys?
I'm gonna
I can
have
watch.
Wrench just watch the area where we're at.
Inside or
Very cool
outside
or
the
something
barn?
pops up. Inside, wherever we're sleeping.
Okay.
I'm going to try to kind of, I don't know, I think mechanically I need to take an item to free myself of my addiction. But Leo is going to try to go cold turkey and is going to not take his daddy-o. So he'll be suffering from daddy-o withdrawal.
Okay. Let's pull up the withdrawal
David?
rules. Yes.
Can I talk to you for like 2 seconds? Can you?
In the office.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want it to be off stream?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be off. I don't know if anybody else is listening to the current stream, but
No.
it doesn't
Well,
have to.
it's
be.
it's more
No,
about
no.
the video on demand later on. If anybody's
It's
watching
fine.
and they get spoiled. All right.
Yeah.
Get there. All right. What's up?
Okay, so I have 20 packets of Daddy-o,
Yeah.
and I will.
Why? Oh no.
And I'm gonna leave some randomly around, so that Leo can find them.
Oh, that is cruel.
You still- Yeah, it is cool. Okay, I was like, "Are you still there?" Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I'm
yeah,
still
that's-
here. I'm processing.
Yeah. So, I had meant to do this already, and I'd forgotten. And as soon as he said that, I was like, "Oh yeah!" So I have them on my character sheet and everything. I got them when we first started. I'm like, "Oh, went out." Like 3 sessions ago or so.
Yeah. Okay.
When I knew he was addicted to that, and I was going to use this as part of my plan to mess with him. I should have talked to you about it earlier, but
No, it's all right. It fits.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Sending you back down.
all right, thanks.
Well,
Oh.
I now had 2 unruly players in the GM's office today. You guys are just terrible.
Yeah. Anyway.
Bad influences.
do that?
So give me one moment here. I got a few things to sort out now that I've got some other information. Actually, that could be a good one. Why is that not in there? Here we go. No, don't like that. So, during the night, BB's going outside to take first watch. Wrench is inside, keeping an eye on things. We are going into a new scene, so everybody resets appropriate things there. Consume foods if you have it available. If you do not, click on your hunger and thirst meters once to reduce your statuses there.
I'll eat some fancy lad snack cakes.
And my last Salisbury steak.
Consume.
I have a serious lack of food and water.
Oh, I never gave you any.
Yeah.
And I
I
will
will
drink.
And I
fix
did
that because that was my fault.
Yeah, I didn't really
Purified
think about it
water.
there too. So, my apologies as well. Used to, Flash, he's got everything. Well, excuse me. He had everything.
Do you need anything to drink? I have water if you need.
No, David's gonna fix it. So.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
made the mistake, so I'm going to retroactively fix that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm sure nobody else is terribly surprised you don't want to go snagging Jack's canteen.
Dirty water.
Well, if you have the choice, but if
Yeah, this guy doesn't have lead belly, so not like Flash. Flash had that lead belly. Hanging out with you Jack, long enough, you gotta have a lead belly.
Where did that go? So you've got some baked boatfly, a Brahmin meat, which is not cooked, so keep an eye on that. And then you got some melon
Right.
chips now.
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
Ooh. I didn't know that did it. I didn't. Yeah, I need to
I
check that.
put the thing in the wrong person. Leo, you're dealing with your. Oh, really? I gotta do the AP because of your stinking Nuka-Cola. I'm looking at the tracker and it's like, immediately gained 2 AP. I cleared that earlier. Oh, he drank another one. So you got the Daddy-O addiction, Leo.
Yes.
So, well, actually, you haven't rolled the addiction roll, have you?
Oh. You know what? I don't remember.
I
Uh,
think he did like a while ago.
He rolled the addiction and became addicted to Daddy-O.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The first time. So you have failed it. You're addicted to Daddy-O. You increase the difficulty of all perception and intelligence tests by 1 whenever you're not under the effects of Daddy-O. So that means that even if you're using an energy weapon, just like it would reduce the difficulty, now your difficulty goes up.
Yep.
So good to know. Leo, we'll go in order. We already know what BB's doing. Leo, what are you doing during the night, during the first shift?
During my first shift, I said earlier.
Not your first shift, but the first shift of the night. So there's gonna be
Oh,
you can sleep about 8 hours, about 2 hours per shift, so 4 different shifts. So we're gonna have 4 separate things, and you may be on watch, or you may not be, but you'll still be asked what you're doing during that shift.
gotcha.
You could say I'm just sleeping as well. First shift.
Yeah, I think first shift I will just I will be suffering through my withdrawal symptoms, and I guess I will just be sitting there kind of lethargic as I just can't focus on anything. So my perception is just out of sync. I feel slower in my head, so I'm maybe if people talk to me, I'll probably just respond really slowly, and I'll just be kind of out of it during this first shift.
Okay. All right. I would like you to give me a survival perception.
Okay, and this is at a higher difficulty because of my that survival perception. Let me hit perception and then survival. Ooh, that's a complication and a success.
Okay. Would you like to do anything with that complication, or leave it as is?
You know what? I am so out of it right now. I'm going to leave it as is.
Okay. As you're dealing with your addiction, you are fairly certain you notice a packet of Daddy-O just kind of sitting on the chair across the way from you.
Oh. Well, I mean, no. You got people counting on you again, Leo. You can't do it again. But I will continue to stare at that packet of Daddy-O.
All right. Give me, well, Leo, don't answer this one.
Sure.
I want an answer from, like, the first thing that comes to mind from Eugene, Jack, and BB. What is the Fallout equivalent to a con save from D&D? What ability would
Endurance.
apply? Endurance?
Endurance. Yeah.
Endurance, like
Endurance? Okay.
endurance, survival.
All right. That's you just did survival perception. Okay, so yeah, Leo, I need you to do an endurance survival check.
So straight.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I will.
Survival is
Yeah, straight. I will use an action point. Four
Wait.
successes.
All right. 3. Okay, you put it out of your mind. You turn around and begin to fall asleep in a fever dream about Daddy-O.
Yeah.
Eugene,
Yeah, we need some Addictahol.
Eugene, what are you doing here in the first shift?
Seeing Leo struggle, I'm gonna use one of my purified waters, get a rag and just dab sweat off his face, just kind of doctor him up a little bit, try to make him comfortable.
All right. Does Leo have any response to that?
Leo is in his fever dream, and he'll just say, "Slash, watch out!" And then he'll kind of just mumble and not really respond directly to Eugene.
Okay.
You're safe, bud. You're safe.
And up next, Wrench is doing his watching thing. Jack, what are you doing?
I guess try to get a little bit of rest, and I'm also guessing there's no notable radiation sources nearby.
No, you're feeling, the typical background radiation, nothing standing out.
That. So basically, Doe's waiting for second watch.
Okay. Hazel, since she's not here, she's going to be continuing to travel with the group and everything, but she's going to take a little bit easy. She's, let's say, recovering from the last battle. That was like a few of those guys got a little too close. And then we'll go into shift 2. Who's going to be taking shift 2?
I will.
All right. Will you be going outside the same as William B. did?
Yep.
All right. William, are you coming back inside?
Yeah, I guess I'll go post up at the in the loft. Mm-hmm. That's the word. I'll go to sleep up there in the loft.
Okay.
Kind of make a little bit of separation just in case something pops off.
All right. And Leo, second shift. You're still.
Oh, Leo's sleeping. Yeah, he's sleeping.
All right. Eugene, second shift.
I'll give some shut eye. Tell Wrench, wake me up in 2 hours. I'll take the next one.
Okay. Jack, while you're on watch, you notice a group of Mr. Gutsy robots out on what appears to be a training exercise. They have not yet noticed you.
Okay. Try to blend into my surroundings.
All right, give me a sneak check.
Let's see. Agility sneak. Free. Alright, that's for rolls. That drops difficulty by 1. Alright, this... Alright, straight.
Yep, straight sneak.
So I have a perk that allows me, while in darkness, a free d20 for sneak checks.
Ghost.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, I got that too.
Go ahead and use it.
Excuse me.
Ooh, I wish I'd procced for cautious.
Oh, you did. You spent an extra AP, right?
No,
Did not.
it's free.
I get that for free.
Oh, well.
In the dark, it's a free sneak die.
Alright,
Alright.
well,
Will you luck it?
sure.
All right.
Okay.
I was about to say, I swear that's another 20.
Yeah, yeah, it was scary.
Almost close.
All right. So you've succeeded. I gave you action points. I shouldn't give you action points in your setting difficulty. That's okay. You get the action points anyway.
Nice.
And
Right.
I'm going to use their. Ignore the skill that's being used. It's, PC, they have limited skill number or skill lists. They do not
Fun.
see you. They continue on their patrol. You hear them speaking about, watch the flanks, watch this side, watch out for the commies and that kind of thing. But they don't seem to be really after anything in particular. They're just making their way through the area.
Right.
All right. Going into watch or shift 3. Who's taking on shift 3?
I'll take it.
All right.
All right.
Will you be on the outside with shift 3 or staying inside?
outside.
All right. So top of the round, William B. Ward. Shift 3.
Yeah, I'll continue to sleep, so I, try to get that sleep.
Okay. Leo.
Leo will continue to sleep, but I probably should have made it known, but I'll go and take last watch. I probably would have let that be known before he fell asleep, but I forgot.
Okay.
But yeah, he's sleeping.
All right. Eugene, you're on watch.
Yeah, I'll use my recon scope to scan.
Okay. You got Wrench still doing the same thing as before?
Yeah, they're down below. Thrusters and nighttime is not a good combo for some, stealth.
And Jack.
I guess go back to dozing.
All right. And why is that not rolling? Did anything? Oh, it did come out of there. It's just not actually visibly rolling the dice. That's annoying. That one does not make sense for the current situation. Here we go. A vertibird flies overhead. Eugene, since you're there on watch, you do recognize it. You use your recon scope. It is a Brotherhood vertibird. It is not the one carrying your Humvee. This is a standard vertibird. And it descends nearby, dropping off some Brotherhood personnel. And then takes back to the air.
All right.
What would you like to do?
So they dropped off some personnel and then left with the vertibird.
Yep, vertibird left after you saw as the vertibird was getting low. You did see a couple of power armored guys jump out, but then the vertibird still descended all the way down, probably letting off some people who were not in power armor and can't just jump out. And then it took off and left. Definitely did not have time to pick up everything that dropped off.
All right. I'll speak to them, just see what they're currently doing.
Okay. So you're going to go over to them or through the radio?
I'll do the radio.
Okay. They do come back to you over the radio, a little bit surprised to hear someone on the frequencies out here in this area, but they let you know that this is just a standard patrol in this area, since a lot of the activity of the vertibirds that are not under Brotherhood control are coming from the south. They're just kind of putting out random patrols in the area just to do some recon and see what they can figure out.
I'm gonna try and use my journeyman knight status to commandeer some help to find this person we're looking for.
They say they'll keep an eye out for him. They got you hand over, or you describe the person to them. They say they will keep an eye out and let you know if they encounter him. They'll try to restrain or contain him if they do find him. But they do need to keep on moving it towards their objective that they have. They'll
Understood. Non-violent if possible. Let me know if you find them, and I appreciate it.
Yep, they'll do. All right. Moving on to shift 4. Leo's turn. All right. During shift 4, William, what are you doing?
I'll continue sleeping.
Okay. Leo, we're going to spend some time with you, so I'm going to come back to you.
Sure.
Eugene, what are you going to do during the final shift?
I'm worried for Leo, so I'm gonna take watch with him.
Okay. Jack.
I'm gonna
I guess
pop a Nuka-Cola to try to stay up. That's it for me.
Right. Doze, and then about the last quarter or so of it, start on breakfast, I guess.
Okay. All right. So Eugene is staying up with Leo. Kind of ruined my plans. Leo, I need you.
I thought Eugene would probably just just do it himself. But yeah.
You don't want to completely deflate a person's morale by saying, "Oh, you can't do it. Let me take over."
Yeah, no, I think you did it better. Yeah,
You can help.
Yeah, totally. I think you did it a better way than I would have done it. So, yeah, it was good. Shows Eugene, showing us a little bit more of Eugene. Okay.
Yeah. So when Leo wakes up, he'll still be covered in like a flop sweat, and he immediately reaches towards his bag where you guys know he keeps his stash, and then he notices Eugene and says, "Oh, is it time for my watch?" As he kind of pulls himself up into a sitting position.
Yeah, it's your turn, but I want to show you something while we're out there. So
Okay.
I'll stick with you.
Sure. Yeah. And I look around, and my eyes immediately fall back to the daddy-o that was on that chair. Is that still there?
It has moved slightly, but it is still there.
If I'm on watch, I need to be at my peak, and I'm on my peak when I'm on daddy-o. I'm going to swipe it.
Okay. Will you
Then
take it?
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to pick it up stealthily. I don't really want Eugene to see me take it. Is there a way I can like just do a sneak check to?
Yep.
To
This will be agility sneak.
okay, standard agility or standard sneak. Ooh, that is one success.
Luck the 17. What you're doing now
no.
is you're setting the difficulty for Eugene to notice.
Yeah, I don't want to use luck on that. I'll take the one success.
Okay. So Eugene, you have one difficulty to perceive this. So perception survival, please.
I will say, if you'll allow it, I'm on 2 hours of sleep, so I'm trying to look out for him, but I'm starting to get kind of tired.
That's
So
true.
you want to bump that up by one?
Stand for the first. Yeah, we'll make it 2.
Oh,
You
nice.
got 2. You see him swipe something off the chair. You had not seen what was on the chair before. So I won't say you saw that it's actually Daddy-o, but you do see him kind of step over to the chair and take something and palm it.
You doing all right there, Leo?
Yeah, I'm just a little, and I'll give like a soft smile and say, I just need to wake up a little bit, and then I'll look him over and I'll say, Yen, you look exhausted. Are you sure? You get some sleep. I'll go ahead and finish out the night.
No, man, I'm fine. I'll stick with you. We'll see if we can find that guy together. Plus, I wanted to show you something anyway.
Yeah. What do you want to show me?
Let's go topside and I'll let you know.
Okay.
All right. And the 2 of you go to upside.
Say, pull out my plasma rifle and hand it to him. Like, you ever used a recon scope before?
No, but I've heard about them. I never actually got to use one.
Yeah, they're amazing. They hook up with the HUD and start rattling off some tech jargon stuff. And I say, sometimes these scopes and the attachments they help. They help you get through some tough times, but there are times when they stop working, they break down. It's important to know when the tools are hurting you more than they're helping, and when you need to let them go.
Is this recon scope broken?
Nope, it's not. Just I can tell you how you live your life, man, but you're worth the effort that you're putting in right now.
Yeah, he'll at that he'll kind of look Eugene in the eye, and you can see that he's kind of welling up a little bit, and he says, I didn't mean to kill Slash.
I know. There's a lot of things that we don't mean to do in this world, man, and we're at the mercy of a lot of things. And you can, I mean, should I blame myself for his death because I flew him there, or for not seeing the traps, or for not making sure his armor was up to par for the job? I'm the repair guy. I'm sure there's a million things I could have done to stop it, but I didn't, and that's okay. Things happen, and it's not your fault.
It sure feels like my fault. And you can see that while he's been talking, he just absent-mindedly pulled out that Daddy-O vial that he found on the chair. And he's just kind of staring at it. And he says, this isn't my first rodeo, I've done this before. My big mouth got people killed back in the Mojave. I fell into addiction then. And that's like I'm just reliving the cycle. New desert, same wasteland.
Yeah, well, I can't say I've ever struggled with addiction, so I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say that I know how you feel, or I know how hard it is, because I don't. But I see what it's doing to you, and I see how much you care, and I think you're better off without it. And again, I think you're worth the effort of trying to kick this and learn from past mistakes, because there's a reason you got off of it back then. Think about all the times, or all the good things that came of you getting off this junk.
And he's going to think about that, and he's going to pull out his bag, and he's going to pull out a dose of Calmex, 8 doses of Daddy-O, some Mentats, 4 doses of Mentats, a bottle of rum, and he says, what do I do with all this?
Well,
I don't want to be broken anymore, and this is breaking me.
Well, I wanted to show you this new recon scope. You want to give it a test run?
Yeah, for sure.
Grab a vial of the Daddy-O. Aim. Have you just pretty much doing a skeet shooting exercise, pretty much. So
Okay.
aim. I'll pull.
And I'm not great with plasma weapons, but I will pull up his weapon and and fire. And for every shot I miss, I will let the chem just fall to the desert sands, and I'll just go ahead and get rid of all my chems.
All right. Give me a roll from the skills section on energy weapons.
Okay. Energy weapons +0. That's a natural 20.
All right.
Yeah, the way there's no recoil to these weapons. This is so weird.
Yep. Give me one more energy weapon roll.
Okay.
Oh, you got a 0
this is.
in that. Yeah.
I got a 0 in that. Yeah.
You don't got to squeeze the trigger so hard with these. They're real light.
Yeah, it's throwing me off. And how do I reload it again?
Yeah, so pop a button here. Cartridge comes out. Don't touch that part. Don't touch that part.
Oh, ow, 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 ow.
Sorry, right here. All right. Yep, pop that out.
Okay.
And grab this one. It's not been fired. It's not hot. You're fine.
Okay.
Pop it in. Twist. Click it in.
Twist and click. Pop, twist, click. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You hear that? Ding. Tells you it's ready.
There it is. Okay. Yeah, as we bond a little bit with target skeet practice and hopefully kicking my addiction in time.
All right. So you toss all the chems out. You miss them all. But they land far enough away to where you're not going to find those again. It's getting
Okay, perfect.
closer and closer to morning time. I am going to say that Eugene does finally. Well, Eugene, give me a survival check, default with endurance. You've been sleepless, so we're gonna make the difficulty 3.
Okay. I'll add an AP for that. Nope. There we are. Survival. This ain't gonna go well. Oh my god! I cannot believe that.
Oh my goodness!
Got that caffeine flowing through my veins, man. I'm fine.
All right.
You sure it's not the radiation?
Well, you decide to do a not split up, but like just a little patrol. One of you go one way, the other one goes the other. Just to make sure you haven't missed anything during night or while you were shooting the plasma rifle, letting everybody in the world know where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, I forgot a name there for a minute. Leo, you stumble upon, you walk in a direction away from where Eugene had been throwing the drugs.
Okay.
So you're not anywhere near them. You knew they were thrown over there. You're not looking for them or anything.
Yeah.
But as you're walking, your foot hits a small case. What would you like to do?
What the heck? And I will dig out the case from the sand and take a look at it.
All right. As you're digging out, you notice that this is someone on previous watch, probably multiples, had been through here. You see other footsteps. Not in the exact same spot you are, but 2 or 3 feet off to the left and off to the right. You notice one of them kind of looks a little bit heavier than the other. Power armor shoes versus regular shoes. But you bring out the case and it looks like a brand new, relatively speaking, brand new pack of Daddy-O. 5 doses.
Oh, my goodness gracious. It's like the universe just wants me to get high. And I'll look over. Eugene, we had split up, so I'm assuming he's out of eyesight.
You see him, but far enough away to where neither one of you can really see what you're interacting with.
Yeah. I will. I will fiend.
Survival check.
Yeah, survival check. Just basic survival?
Yep. You have taken at least 3 doses of Daddy-O at this point.
Yeah, at least. Yeah.
Okay. So your difficulty is going to be 3.
Okay. Then that is I'm gonna spend some. I'm gonna spend 3. No, I'm gonna spend 1 action point.
All right.
Check Discord real quick.
Yeah. The miscreant
Oh,
behind it all.
2 natural 20s. Oh my
Oh,
goodness
my.
gracious. I'm loving the story, so I don't want to spend any luck points to change that. So I'm going to take those natural 20s and I'm going to roll with the flow.
Okay.
You
You look
really do
behind
need
you.
to have a
You
quick
see
roll.
that Eugene, he's facing away from you. So you quickly take 3 of those Daddy-O's and you stuff them into a different pocket in your backpack, and then you push the other 2 in. You take
Yeah,
2
I'll
doses
go
at
ahead and-
once.
I'll go and take those 2 doses at once.
For the sake of having it on your character sheet, go ahead and do you still have a record in your inventory?
No, I just deleted all of them.
There it is in the chat bar. Go and put
Gotcha.
put 4 in your inventory, and then just consume 1, so it'll automatically put the status into your character. And then if you would please, in your notes section, keep up with how many you've taken in total. And then if you ever get addictahol and get rid of the addiction, that total will reset to 0. But until you
Okay.
get rid of the addiction entirely, we're going to keep increasing that number, and that's going to be your difficulty for resisting in the future.
Okay, that's going to be difficult. Okay, so total attempts taken, let's just count as 4 so far.
Well, we did 3, and then you just took 2 more. We'll
2
count it
more,
as 1
okay.
because you're doing them at the exact same time. So yeah, put it at 4.
Okay.
Can I make
Okay.
a suggestion?
Sure, it'll be taken with a grain of salt since instigations.
Right. With the addiction level, should he roll every time to see if that increases?
Yeah,
Instead of
because I do have cam
automatically
resistant.
instead of
Yeah.
automatically increasing.
I do have
You know,
the cam
because
resistant
It
perk.
could
if
be
that-
like really ridiculous, you know.
Yeah,
at
let me
some
read how the addiction works here again, because I was reading that earlier.
I mean, if that's how raw is, then we could go that way. I just didn't know if you were just making blah. So
Getting addicted. Hang on 1 second. Take an addictive chem. You roll a number of DC6 equals the number of doses you've taken this session. If you roll a number of effects that equals or exceeds that chem's addiction number, you have become addicted to that chem. So the roll is only happening if you're not addicted. Once you're addicted, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I think we're gonna have to stick with the method of like every time he takes another one, he's already addicted. So it's like each new one just makes it that much more difficult to resist.
Got it.
And the chem resistant, you still get the benefits of chem resistant when you're with other chems.
Okay, so to avoid addiction from other chems. Gotcha.
Yeah. And then of course, if you get addictahol and you get cleansed of Daddy-O, then it'll work on Daddy-O again. If you were to take it again, you still get the chem resistant there. But
Gotcha.
yeah,
Okay.
so you're the chem resistant and the addictions themselves is all individually. At least the way Daddy-O reads, it's individual, not any chem. It's individual.
Yeah. That's how all chems are, I believe.
I think it's
Okay,
alcohol
perfect.
that's like just generic everything, but chems are all individual.
Yeah, because there's just alcohol addiction, like a standard thing. Okay, perfect. Then I have a note here that I have totally taken a total of 4 Daddy-O taken so far. So there we go.
Yeah. So
And then
to counter what you're worried about, Slash or William, is once he gets a hold of addictahol, there's no roll. It's just punch it. So he could get to the point where he will not be able to resist at all, but if he takes a dictahol, then it's all gone. Are you still there?
Okay.
Slash?
That sounds fun.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
And then I guess to finish up, I will head back towards camp if I'm done with my little thing there, and I will just try to avoid try to avoid Eugene, as I immediately rescinded on my vow.
Let's see. Eugene, you do notice it's not even going to be a roll for this prayer, but you do notice that like the flop sweeps and everything is gone from Leo. He seems to be alert and pretty focused. If you want any more other details other than that, you will need to do a roll.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do a roll.
Okay. Then Leo, you're going to set the difficulty with
Sure.
a charisma.
Mm.
Charisma what?
For speech, just like a lie.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's the best option we got. Yeah, charisma
Sweet.
speech.
One of my, I think charisma is my worst attribute, and speech is one of my worst skills. So let's see.
My target number's 4. Just FYI.
Well, yeah, 2 successes you need because somehow I rolled okay.
Yeah. So difficulty of 2 to perceive this standard. Well, not standard, but our typical perception roll. So perception survival.
Perception survival is a little better.
Oh, goodness. All right. So you do perceive as he walks by and he's helping the others get out of the barn. You do notice that his eyes are a bit more dilated. He is definitely on something. You can't say for sure that it's Daddy-O, but there is definitely a Kim running through his system.
Okay. I'll just I'll go up to him and go, Leo.
Yeah. What's up?
I think they said back in the day, Greece wasn't built in a day. So just baby steps, man. You'll get there. And if you need anything from me, just come talk to me, all right?
Yeah, no problem. For sure. I'm fine. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I got your back, man. You gotta give him a pat on the shoulder.
I can see it now. Eugene's going to find a dictahol and just randomly Leo in the back with it one day. Is it not even a question?
No, that-
Okay.
Come on, you gave it away.
That doesn't help nothing. He's got to do it.
Yeah. He's got to do it.
That means the difficulty of how many you've taken does come into play if you have to do it. Maybe.
Okay, yeah, that does.
Yeah, we'll see.
That sounds
We'll
fun.
see.
Yeah, fun, interesting. Yeah, and then that's kind of what I do on my shift.
All right. So the night has ended. Jack handled breakfast. He took whatever everybody had left over from their meals the night before, put it all together, made kind of like a goulash breakfast thing so everybody can eat up this morning. No need for anybody to deduct any more foods. We did one food for 24 hours. That's good enough. Everybody should have on their inventory sheet, make sure that your hunger is set to full, thirst is set to quenched, and rest is set to rested. You're all in good shape.
Should I drop my rest since I only got like 2 hours?
Yes, you should. What do we want to put it to? Just put it on tired. Should be fine.
Okay.
I'm not overly worried about it because you were not doing anything strenuous during the evening or the night. Okay. It has been a day, which means your quarry is somewhere in this area. For those of you who still have the map, somebody keeps closing the map. We got 3 people on the map. There we go. All 4.
Oh yeah, that's me. I do close the map. Sorry, it's so big.
Well, it can be resized, and
Yeah. I just got a lot of tabs open to you.
yeah,
So what would you like to do? Your quarry, like I said, is somewhere in this area, and you are still in this area.
yep.
And your Humvee is still
It's still a ways out.
Yeah, still a ways out. So 1, 2, 3 in one day. Your Humvee is about here right now.
Okay.
Are there any like landmarks nearby that maybe we can spot from a distance that might have like high altitude that we can possibly climb up to get a better view of the surrounding area?
Not overly close. You see ruins of a city potentially in this area. It'd be about well, depending on if Jack can find you a quicker route, about 12 hours to get over there. And then there's no guarantee that you'd find a way to get to the top of the buildings.
Yeah, for sure. Well, if I guess Leo will point that out. If there is ruins over there might be people over there. If there's people over there might be traders over there. If there's traders over there, the quarry might want to go there.
I'm kind of in the mind that it might want to do the opposite. Want to try to stay hidden. I mean, this guy ran away, right?
Ran away from
True.
the Enclave, yes.
Okay. Well, we don't know where he's headed to.
Well, either way, we might find someone who can give us a better lay of the land.
Maybe.
Is there anything out here?
Now the section that you're in, so you're right in here, and I'll do some drawing. Layer, draw a line. So you got your trade route. Kind of has a little spout that goes out to that red rocket stop there. So you follow the trade route out to this point right here. And then you had to go, we'll do green, no, not green, that'll blend in too much. We'll do blue. So you came out on your own to this area right here. So the majority of this area, go yellow, kind of like all this right in here, as far as you know, is, I mean, it's explored by scavengers. They've come back from scavenging and everything, but it's not fully scavenged. And the pinkish circle area here is current time. Your time is like no man's land. It's a dead zone.
Wasteland. Wasteland.
And you, by stumbling upon that barn, you're the first ones to kind of put together, oh, this might have been farmland, and that's why it seems so empty. It's just covered up with sand, and there's a few barns here and there underneath all the sand that's gathered here over the last several hundred years.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I wonder if he's trying to make for the road.
We can certainly try and catch him. He's that way.
Our drop for the RV is going to be somewhere in that wasteland anyhow?
Yep.
Humvee? Okay. I mean, I guess if we just kind of do a pattern here until we need to be where the RV is, or have the RV taken to us or something. What do y'all think? I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like we're already on in the middle of their path. So I think if we move, it'll just be more detrimental. So I like the idea of just patrolling the area that we're at now, waiting for the Humvee to arrive, and then if we don't meet them by then, we can take the Humvee to scout.
Anybody have any other ideas? That's just the first thing I can come up with.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
We can certainly try that if you want.
And what about you, Wrench? What do you think?
Beep, beep, beep.
Oh, no, Rich can speak, actually. He's a...
Since we have that, Eastern voice. I mean,
the English butler.
English. That's what I'm going to say. Yeah.
Good day, sir.
Oh,
that's probably a horrible accent. We need Hazel here. She can do it.
oh, right. Oh, she would cringe at her horrible English accents. Hello, governor.
Bottle of water?
What? Bottle of water. Hello, I'm Michael Caine.
Yeah, nope, not even close.
Yep.
All right, we're close enough. We're going to go ahead and call it there for today.
Sure.
We will wrap up this quest next week. It's not a obviously it's not a very large combat quest. This one.
No.
Good role play today, guys. I really.
Oh yeah.
I got to sit back and kind of just let it flow. So that's
That was great.
It's always good for a GM.
Yeah, thank you, Eugene. You were a great partner. That was awesome.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Our next session will be the 18th of July. Is everybody good for that?
Yep, good for that.
So
I
far,
ask this every time and I never check.
You never check.
Never check ahead of time.
Yeah, I don't have anything on there, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, just so for time being, it looks like it's on. If anybody has an issue, just let me know. We will continue ahead with the campaign on the 18th, as long as we have half or more of our players. Now that we got enough players, we can actually say that, and that's a workable number.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. Any questions before we say goodbye to the stream?
Nope.
Lights?
I think so.
Comments, feedback?
Great game. I really enjoyed today's session a lot. That was fantastic.
And it's crazy how you got those complications.
Yeah, I know,
fun.
right?
Yeah.
Those rolls.
Yeah. And I didn't even have to really think hard for the complications. Like, oh yeah, we're dealing with the complications. So there you go.
Like the random encounters too.
Yeah. I'm working on trying to get those to be a little bit more. That's got to work them in.
My one thing with the random encounters is I wish it would just like, instead of telling us the whole encounter, just like the top sentence, like instead of like for example the Raiders one, instead it was like saying that the Raiders are hostile or whatever. It was just you come across 3 Raiders who are shaking down some people.
Yeah, I got to work on that part. I think I can make changes to that to where only I get to see that information. But that's just the default setting they had.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of those tables I got to go through and do that on. So that'll
it's
probably
a lot of
be a
work.
miss for now. All right. Well, we will see stream in 2 weeks on the 18th. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.
Bye, Stream.
Guys, don't forget to be a hero.